Hello, it's me, Valeria, and today I will be filming a video of how moving affected my school grades slash my school experience. And so I just wanted to make this video because I thought it would be interesting for you guys, because I did go from a public school to a Catholic school, so I thought that, you guys would be interested to see whether there's a difference or not. I mean, I don't know if you guys are going from a Catholic to a public or from a public to a Catholic, but I still hope that this video is interesting and so let's go. And also I got new lights, and I don't know if the quality of the video is better, but comment down below if you think the quality is better. And also I did get these fairy lights. They're in shapes of flowers and I really like them, so give it a thumbs up if you like fairy lights or just lights in general. Yep. And I do have my things written down in this notebook, and I will be basically going through each note that I've written down. And yeah, so first I'll be talking about the bad things that happened to me from moving to a public to a Catholic school, and this is just my opinion. I don't know, you guys might think the opposite, but it's just my opinion. So yeah, it's just my opinion, and yeah. So the first thing that I have on my list is that I did miss important lessons. So when I came to this school, I had to catch up a lot, and basically that's the second point. I missed assignments, and the third point is I had to catch up. So all those things connect to each other because when I came, I'm not sure, but in some classes, the way that their system goes is that they don't follow a certain outline. They just have certain subjects that they have to teach, but it doesn't say what order they have to teach them. And so, for example, in my old school, they started, for math, for example, they started doing angles and algebra, and then when I came to this school, for example, they started doing fractions and other things like that. So it's just I missed certain lessons, and it was really frustrating because when tests came up and exams, it was kind of difficult, honestly. And same thing about the missed assignments. It was kind of difficult to catch up because I had to catch up in all of my classes, and in some classes it was just a lot of work that I had to get done, and I didn't even finish some of it, so that's why my grades kind of lowered. And so yeah, but I did try my best, and yeah, so I still passed all my courses, so that's good. And the fourth thing is, which is the last thing about the bad things, is that I had to readjust to the school system. And yes, it might seem oh, you're just moving to a different school, how hard can it be? Well, it was quite hard because honestly, public schools and Catholic schools are different things. They're not too different, but there's definitely differences that I did notice, and yeah, they're just these little small details that you can sometimes notice, and yeah, so you have to readjust to them. So now I will be talking about the good things from moving to a public school to a Catholic school that I personally find which are good things. And so I don't regret making the decision. Well, there's their ups and downs, but honestly I'm glad that I had the experience. So the first point is I experienced high school in a public school and a Catholic school. Honestly, I think that is so cool, and honestly not many people get to experience that, because I did start high school in a public school, and then I moved halfway through the semester, or not even halfway through semester 1, I moved to a Catholic school. So I got to experience basically 2 high school experiences, a public and a Catholic one, which is really cool, and I'm really happy that it happened because now I have more experience, and yeah, it was really interesting. And the second point is that I will now try harder once again because I had to catch up with everything. My grades were kind of lowered, so I had to try harder and really try. And you always have to try no matter if you're moving or not, but it's just it was more of a motivation for me to try harder, because when you move, it's you're starting fresh, and now you have a chance to try harder at a new school. But don't get me wrong, it's always never too late to start fresh. But for me it was more of a starting fresh because I moved schools. So yeah, I really tried to get my grades higher, and I guess it's kind of working actually. Well, I'm trying, at least I hope it is. And the last point is that I know the school system a lot better. So I will give you an example of why I know that is as it is. So first of all, I realized that in public schools they like to use more of like technology-based things, because in my high school when I lived in Kitchener, they gave me Chromebooks to carry around, so I didn't have to carry around like big textbooks. And if you don't know what a Chromebook is, it's like a small laptop computer type technology, and yeah, so that was quite fun. But yeah, in public schools they definitely use more technology-based things to learn instead of Catholic schools that use mostly textbooks and things like that. I'm not saying that like public schools only use technology. Yeah, they also use like books and things like that as well. But I'm just saying that they use more technology in public schools than in Catholic schools, which is totally fine because like it's whoever likes to learn in what way, you know, it's their opinions. Personally, I like to write by hand. I don't really like typing because it gets kind of annoying sometimes, because when you're typing, it's just different. But I mean, I do get to type in the school as well, like typing essays or paragraphs. I still have to type, but it's just here we do things more by hand, and which is what I personally prefer because that's, I guess, how I learn better. But yeah, that was it for today's video. Hope you guys liked it, and also tell me in the comments where you go right now. Do you go to a public school or a Catholic school, or are you homeschooled? I don't know, just comment it down below because I'm interested to see. And yeah, so basically this video wasn't really like a video of go to a Catholic school, don't go to a public school. No, that is not the case. I'm just listing some things that I didn't like about me moving to a new school and things that I liked about me moving to a new school. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye! Oh my gosh, I literally almost fell.